Hello, my name is Chandan Sahu. In this video, I'm going to explain how to install SQL Server 2019 version, which is the latest one. So I've just searched download SQL 2019 in Google, and this is the list it has shown. I would click one of them, which is authenticated by Microsoft website and is an official website. So I would click on download. It will download the setup file, which I have done the download, and I have kept it here. SQL 2019 CTP version. In your case, you can also download the full version. Now I will click on the setup file. I'll click on the installation tab on the left side. There are two method to install SQL 2019. One is the services part, which is database service and reporting services, R, and several other features like Polybase and other things, which will come under this section, new SQL Server standalone installation. And we need to specify which edition we want to download or install. So in my case, I will be installing developer edition, which is a free version. In case of if you select evaluation, this will be valid only for 180 days. And let's go for developer edition and accept the license agreements. Okay, I have switched off the automatic downloads or updates because I have downloaded my package already for SQL 2019. And once everything is okay, you can click next. I would select main component like database services, and as I was saying, there will be a lot of services under this section, and this will be just all these services. And I can also install analysis services, which I will not, and I'll just select whatever is the required ones, or you can simply just click on everything whatever you want just to evaluate. But since I know I just want SQL database services, I would be selecting specific to the services and management studio only. So SQL client connectivity is required, and this is all that I need for database services. If you are interested in SSIS package, you can click on this integration services also. And let us select this also anyway. And I would click on next. And here is the path where it will be going to all installed. You can double click on this ellipsis button to choose any other location if you want other than C drive. So by default, if you don't specify, it will be blank instance name, but here in my case I'll just specify 2019, and this will be the instance useful in case when you are installing more than one SQL server in the same machine. So this will be either your uh, specific to project name if you want to specify, or anything that you would like to know. So if you have already installed more than one instance, it will be listed here. But this is first time, so there is nothing shown here. Okay, we have some error. Validation error on this page. Specified does not meet the instance naming rule for SQL Server. Okay, so it may be uh, the alphanumeric, it might be expecting. So it should not be only numeric value. Now this section specify when the SQL Server is installed, what are the account under which it should be uh, installed and the services should start. By default I am leaving it to the as it is, whatever SQL Server is providing. Otherwise you can also talk to your administrator in your company and specify which specific account name it should be starting the services. So browser, that this needs to be also automatic so that from network location it can be browsed. And if you want to change the collation setting, you can change it now only. Later after installation it doesn't allow you to change the collation setting. So you have to be specific at this time only about the collation setting. Now go to next. Here Windows authentication means you will just log in via Windows authentication. I'll specify the mixed mode and this is the password it is asking for SA account. So it should be anything as per your need. Okay, I will add the current user just so that it automatically allows for Windows authentication also. It is a bit slow. Let me check what that is causing so long. Okay. So I have just provided this virtual machine very low RAM, 2 GB. Maybe that might be the reason for slowness, but let's ignore that part. Okay, now everything is set and it is ready to install it. So I'll go ahead and install it. So this will take approximately 10 to 20 minutes of time depending on the hardware configuration of your system. And then once it has done 100% completion, it will show you a report that if it has installed successfully all the components that was selected at the time of uh, install set of rules, or sorry, whatever we have selected in feature selection section, it would show all the report that it has installed. Now the next part, once it has installed everything, we would need to install the management studio to connect to SQL database server and browse its database. So this is the GUI tool to connect to SQL server and browse and see the details and do every operation using GUI mode, which I'll show you shortly. I'll meanwhile pause this video. This is now almost about to complete the setup of SQL 2019. So now here it is, the report. Everything got succeeded successfully. This is the indicator, green tick mark, and let us close this. Now as we spoke, we need to have management studio to browse our database and write queries or develop some stored procedure function, etc. we need to have these management tools as well. Okay, it looks like we need to have different setup file to be downloaded from from Microsoft website, and somehow it is not opening the Edge account. I need to register first in order to open this Edge uh, browser. So let me do that. Meanwhile, I'll just pause that. That was error about the related to user account. Anyway, now it is asking to download SQL Server Management Studio by clicking on this link. So this would open this link and it prompts us to download the package or setup file to install Management Studio. So I'll just go ahead with this, and you can also choose the language option, but we will be installing it for English language, so I wouldn't download anything extra. I'll go ahead with this option, Management Studio 18.2. So it would download as per the speed of your internet speed, and let us wait until then.